I'm dropping things left and right. Hey, friends. Let me know when you're hopping on. Welcome to the CCC event, Crafty Creators Community. I would love to have you here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I am Christy with Christy's Crafty Cottage. I would love for you to subscribe, hit that bell, and come back, hang out, craft. Hi, Janice. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, my sweet friends. I just love you guys. Thank you for being here. Wow, today has been beyond busy. My gosh. Hi, Julie. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Carmen. Hi, sweet friends. Hey, I'm so excited to see you guys here. So I have a couple things planned tonight before I head over to Facebook and everything. So I'll do a couple things here, head over there, and gonna be doing some spring crafting. Do you guys love spring crafting? Because I sure do. I surely do. So if you guys wouldn't mind to spread that love over to Facebook, I would really greatly appreciate it. Look at this little chapstick from Dollar Tree. Is that adorable or what? That's so cute. Except for Aria decided to smash it to smithereens. Hi, Sarah. Hey, my sweet friend. Thank you so much for being in the event today. I so much appreciate it. You always fantastic. Always love having you. Today, I did not get to watch all of the events. I feel terrible about it, but I had just got back. It was just so much going on, and yes, spring crafts, woo! Hey, Lori. I was worried that you weren't coming on tonight. Julie, you know I'll be here. I might be a little late, but I'll be here. Thank you for spreading the love. I really appreciate that. I don't know what the rules is here, if you're allowed to say share or what. Who knows? I know Facebook is weird with that stuff. So, so one thing I do have is I have this wreath here that I started a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago. And here's how it's looking. Isn't that so pretty? So I do want to finish this first. That way I can just, be done with it. And I decoupaged on the birdhouse. So part of the event is like birdhouse, birds, stuff like that. Chicks, little chickies. I did a chick last night. A few things actually last night. Oh, here's one of them. Here's the chick that I did on Facebook last night. Turned out really cute. A vintage shabby chic little door hanger. And then I did this nest right here. Little bird's nest. And I made it the nest from scratch. So it's not a store-bought one. Just an FYI. Look how cute that is. So I just glued that down a little bit. But I got a dolly, made a rag bow. And it turned out really pretty. I totally forgot to take these out of here to take pictures. And I just did a birdhouse just the other day. So I did not do a birdhouse. But there is a birdhouse on here. So that's why I wanted to finish this up. And the only thing I have to do is add just a little bit more to the nest to kind of, just freshen it up a little bit. And then also I want to add some birds because it's called Love Bird Inn. So I want to put 2 birds on here. And I already marked off all of on the sign here. So I'm going to do Mackenzie Childs inspired. So I'm going to paint that. It's already marked off and ready. And I'm just going to outline. So the words Lovebirds Inn is like raised up. So I'm going to go over that with like, something. Maybe a rub and buff, gold or something. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. One Way Designs 238. How are you doing, my crafty friend? And oh, thank you, Sandra. And Crafty Peeps here. How are you doing? Oh, virtual hug. I love that. Thanks. Share, share, share. You sure can. Yay. Well, I'm glad we could say that on here. It's not so, they're not so like anal about everything. All right, so I'm going to get started by doing that. And I guess I'm just going to do pink and white checks. Pink and white checks seems good to me. So I did do some erasing because this was a little bit of a, kind of a bit of a pain. Teeny bit of pain. Not too much, but a little bit. So I had to erase a couple times. So I am going to paint on here. Hopefully you guys can see it good. And I'm just going to paint the white in a couple spots that I feel like it needs just so, to go over it a little bit. And then I'll do the pink. And then I want to go over the letters. And then I might do a little diamond dust or something. And then I want to probably diamond dust the eggs just to kind of brighten those up a little. Because this was a makeover that I found at the thrift store. And I made over, took all the old florals off and all the things. I redid the birdhouse. Put the new florals, made a rag bow, and it was actually for Valentine's Day. So as you can see, it's been a little while, so it's time to finish it. Hi, Carla. Hi, Jan. Oh, I'm so glad to see you guys here. Hi, Jackie. All right, so I'm just going to go over all the ones that are supposed to be white, just to kind of freshen it up a bit. So all the eraser marks, all that stuff is off there. So a little white chalk paint. And then I'll pick some really cute little birds to put on here. Yeah, I had to go over this thing a couple of times. It was real fun. Because you think you know where the middle is. And then you go back and it's like, well, no, because that doesn't measure the right way. And it was just goofy, really. I mean, it's not like it has to be absolutely perfect. But, then I wanted the squares kind of the same and same size. All right, that's looking good. And do this one here. All right. So what you guys have for dinner? I made something as soon as I got in. So I was trying to do that. Then Aria was getting tired, so I had to just be super quick with trying to get that done, get her fed before she fell asleep. And we took a walk today earlier. Then I had tons of errands to do, doctor's appointments. It was a lot. It was. But I'm glad to be here. And I'm glad to see my friends here. And I'm very thankful for Tammy and Bethwin holding down the fort. I didn't even get to see us. I didn't see Bethwin here, actually, right now. Did she make it tonight? Holding down the fort? Holding down the event? You know what I mean. Field peas, pork chops. Oh, asparagus. Good evening, Randy. Chicken chimichanga. Taco Bell. Scrambled eggs. And a fin. Bagel. Ash Wednesday. Small birdhouses. Beads to match and cute little. Aw, I love that. Shadow boxes are super fun. They really are. All right, so here's my pink. You know what? This pink, I don't really feel like that pink matches too well. I mean, it's my favorite, but I'm kind of leaning a little more towards maybe baby pink. Has a satin finish to it, but I'm kind of thinking baby pink would be better. It's really pretty. That sounds everybody's Chinese food. Hey, Brenda. She was here. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing me over there. Loving solar flowers too. Me too, girl. I love them. What am I doing? I'm trying to get the paint off my palette and it's over here. Okay, so just go ahead and do a little baby pink, and I'm going to do around the sides as well. And it should be pretty quick, especially since it's already, it's all, you know, the squares are done, and so it's just painting this on real quick. Get around the edges and here. And then I'll go over all the letters after. Smooth that out. Today was beautiful weather. I had, for dinner we had, in the room. Okay, that paint wanted to come down. Everything in here is just so jam-packed that it's craft-a-lanch everywhere. What I was telling Bernard is I would like to get the storage sooner than later. That way, even if I have to, you know, I can get some things out of my craft room and kind of get a little space in here. I'm like super claustrophobic in here because everything I touch, everywhere I walk, I feel like crafts are like flying off the shelves and off the walls. It's just, it really is crazy. Can we say hoarder? Definitely a hoarder at this point. Craft hoarder. All right, get around there. But yes, for dinner we had sloppy joe. I love getting ground beef from Food Lion. Has really good ground beef when you get it like super fresh and just bring it in. It's so amazing. It is so good. So we got that. Got the ground beef today, and then made that. And then I like having mine instead of having it on. I do like it on rolls and stuff, especially like potato, you know, rolls and all that stuff. But I really love having it with tortilla chips. It's really good. Almost done the first coat. I'll do a drag as well. But this is, you know, it's baby pink, so it is light. And you can see the dots, so I will have to go over it a second time. You know, unfortunately, you see the pencil through it. So I just got to deal with that. But the weather, it was in the 60s, so it was really nice. The girls and I took a walk earlier and went to the park and stuff. So that was nice. That was before I had to go out. So much earlier. Alright. I wish I would have erased those lines a little bit before starting. But it's alright. Once it dries, I'll go in and... Hi, Sonia! I never post either. Not sure how it works. Need to see if my kids can help me. So, with that... I never post. Oh, for like sharing, or... How are you guys doing? Tell me how your weather is, how your day was. You can get this pack of brushes from Michael's. No, well, you might be able to get it from Michael's, but it's at Walmart. And I absolutely love using this brush. This one and like Zen brushes are fantastic for checking. This one gets on the edges just really nice. Just going back over. Trying to cover up those pencil lines there. All right, I don't want that on there. That can go. And this is a satin finish, so it will look wet. Even when it's dry. I forgot one spot that I have to get. Oops, a little too much paint there. Didn't mean to do that. All right, over here I forgot to get the end one. Is what I forgot to do. I'll show you guys up close in just a moment. But I forgot to get this, including around it. Right up in that little spot there. And I forgot back here too. You guys were probably telling me about it, like, oh, you missed the back. Missed that one. All right, so I need to dry it. And then once I dry, I'll be able to try to get a little bit more of the pencil mark off there. That just had too much paint. With a lighter color, it's really much better to kind of erase that a little bit before getting started. All right, let me get this dried up here. So I did some online shopping earlier and I went berserk. I'll use Bernard's word. Berserk is what I did. Miniature Dollar Tree, that's funny too. Miniature Dollar Tree, yes. And definitely a Hobby Lobby. Bernard says I have a Hobby Lobby here. Just a, you know, small Hobby Lobby. This Hobby Lobby is huge. I wish my room was that big. That would be amazing. That would be certainly very amazing. I mean, I would like my house to be that big too. Substitute taught. Oh, how did that go? It was easy and great. Awesome. Which, I know you had to wait until a surprise to find out what you were teaching today. So what subject did you teach? Hey, Michelle. Heady time finding the light. Oh, no. It's not in the CCC group? Tammy, could you make sure it's in both of the CCC groups for me, please? That way other people can find too, because they might not be able to find me. Thank you so much for being on the event again tonight, my sweet friend. Let's pray all day. I think it was Thursday. You know, I thought it was Thursday for a minute there too, actually. So you're not the only one, my friend. It was a little crazy for me too today. It was busy. I mean, it was a good day, but definitely busy. I didn't get the stuff around the house done that I wanted to, but I did get Easter stuff out, which was great. So I have to go through those boxes, and I know I'm missing some. I know it. Did you shop for me too? Keep refreshing too. Didn't see it there. Oh, wow. Made your bird nest today on a black spiral thing on a blue. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Well, I would love to see it. You can post in the CCC group and also the Inspiring Friends. We would love to see it, you know, get the inspiration from you. And it's pretty awesome. All right, let me erase a little bit of this because if not, it's just going to be really annoying. just a little. Yeah, I felt like it was nonstop all day. But it was good though. It was good. And got to spend quality time with the girls, which was great. I always love doing that. Get them out of their rooms and out of the house. Get some vitamin D. Not too sure what that is, but all right, I'm going to take off the hearts. It was, you know, Valentine's when I put this thing together here. So I'm going to take those out. And what I could do is use this for, you know, spring, even summer, and then Valentine's. I'll put the hearts back in. So I glued the stems, and the stems I'm going to just leave there. You can't even notice it. So I'm going to leave those there, and then I'll put those hearts back on in those spots after. All right, so that's good. I'm just going to go over it again real quick, just so I can make sure that those lines are covered good. Because, you know, light pink, you just got to do it. Got to do what you got to do. Yeah, so Bernard was going to go on the walk with us. But then we were like, I think we're going to have a girls, you know, little girls bonding time. So he stayed and was ironing his work pants and stuff like that. And then I even took the dog, and which is a girl too, have a little Frenchie. So it was even bonding time with the dog. Can't believe I had to go over this 3 times. But I was determined to get those lines covered. All right, so when you're doing the checks, I assume that everybody did MCI before, but Mackenzie Child's inspired. So when you're doing the checks, you know, painting them, you offload in the center first, and then you just, you know, get your lines done, square it up. I know that sometimes people even use paint markers to get the lines nice and crisp. So it's totally up to you. All right, I think that's good enough. I mean, it is what it is with the lines. Just got to deal with it. And I'll go over the white again in just a couple of spots. Let's see, I guess I could use a little bit right here. Teeny bit here. And there. And I think I am done with that. Let me get this little spot here. Okay. All right, so, excuse me. Let me fix that. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of a drag mark. All right, and I'm thinking, so I'll do white for the drag, and then, I don't know if I want to add gold, because then I have to start adding gold like all over the place. What do you guys think for, I don't think I'm going to do that. Because then I feel like I'm going to change out my piece on my bow and, you know, all the things. And I feel like maybe I should just not. But maybe it'll depend on the birds. Let's see. I'm going to have to get my thing down so I can grab my birds. But, I mean, I can always add it after. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to get a rough brush. Something that, like a little chip brush or something that's very used, very well loved. And that will be, where is it? Is it over here? Sure, this one seems good. This one I've used for, maybe I should use the gold because then I got to outline the words regardless. So what should I add? What color should I add to do that? I could do green to match the green. I could do like a tan color. Maybe I could do like a tan for the love bird in. And it would go along, you know, kind of match the wreath and then the bird nest and stuff. Oh, thank you. Good night, Ray. Hey, Brenda. Thanks for being here, Ray. I appreciate it. Yes, definitely. Thanks for the support. You guys are so awesome. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of white on here. Do a little offloading. My brush, this is one that I've used for my gold, and it's definitely a rough brush for sure. But could use a little bit more white than that. That's for sure. All right. Or I could put in some kind of pop of color, like yellow, even. You know, put a little yellow up in here. All right, so I got the drag marks on there. Do a little offloading and just drag it down. And then I'm thinking, maybe just do the tan. What do you guys think? I mean, I could even do some rose gold. Rose gold would be pretty too. What do you guys think? Rose gold? Or like a tan color? Or gold? Here's what I have so far. Is there brand names on the blue paintbrush? Yes. It is the Royal and Langnickel. Crafter's Choice, Royal and Langnickel. And it comes in a pack. I think it's about eight something. And it's really, this one is one of the bigger ones, but this one I just use for the pink. Let me get a little bit of that off, but see how it's like the long haired, just straight across is perfect for getting up on those edges without going over. So gold, rose gold, tan. Oh boy, now it's 3 different ones. Gold, tan, rose gold. All right. Alrighty then. How are you doing, Brenda? I am so glad you guys are here. Thank you, Sonia, for subscribing. Oh my, it's a hard decision now. What should I do? What should I do? Okay, so we got Love is So Pretty. Thank you. All right. Rose, okay, rose gold, okay. Rose gold wins. That's what we're going with. And I can even change out this piece that I put on the bow to a rose gold one because all I did was just stick it in there. So it's a brooch that I didn't even glue it. So I can switch that out to a rose gold. And actually, I'm going to add a little rose gold to the eggs too to kind of freshen them up because they look kind of really like old looking. And then add some diamond dust around. I need to clean my brush real quick. Rose gold is the winner. So how was everybody's day? What you guys do today? Next week, I have jury duty all next week. So I have to get my schedule on track before then. Have to. Like, for sure. Alright, so I'm just gonna go right over the letters. That way you can see it. I think I might have rose gold birds, and if not, I can always paint them. I probably could have picked a smaller brush to do this. So I'm just getting it all over. I definitely will have to do just a little bit of touch up. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Rose gold. I'm using rose gold. Metallic rose gold. That's funny. Buzz, buzz, buzz. It looks like tan, huh? So what I ordered today was tons more napkins. Like I really needed them. I tell you, I have an obsession with everything to do with decoupage because I just love it. I mean, you can change so many pieces, furniture, crafts, everything with just decoupage. It adds so much to it. And so the tissue paper, that tear resistant tissue paper by Redesign, I have a bunch of those coming. Because I have a couple now, but I have a bunch of those coming. And, well, more than a couple right now. And I have more transfers coming. And what else? Yeah, tons and tons of napkins. I mean, just a crazy amount. But I do, if you guys didn't know, I do sell napkin bundles. So if you're interested, I will, you know, just send me a message. I'll let you know the info for it. But I have pretty much everything. All the seasons, all the holidays, even St. Patty's Day. I have vintage papers, hymnals, all kinds of things. Vintage, farmhouse, animals, you name it, I probably have it. That's what happens when I've been collecting for years. Like years and years. Right, almost done this, and then I'll just do a little touch up. And then I want to put it on the bird, the eggs. And then I started my private group yesterday. Or not yesterday, last week, sorry. It was like a soft opening last week, so I opened the doors. And I'm super excited about it. If anybody's interested in joining that, if you haven't, then I would love to have you there. Tomorrow is like our official start date. So we're going to be crafting together. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And you get free napkins in there. Napkins, printables. All right, I definitely wanted to just freshen up those eggs a little bit. So I think they're looking much better. Yeah, but I can't wait to show you guys all the napkins and transfers and all the decoupage material. Plus I have an affiliate link with Decoupage Queen, DDD, which is Digital Deco Designs. And hi Paula. I think I'm going to go over a couple of these a little bit more. And then stencils, Magnolia Design Company, all kinds of stuff. That was already dry, so I wanted to go over just a little bit more on some of it. Okay. Add a little bit of rose gold in the birdhouse. And let's get it on a little perch. It's so cute. Make sure I get all the eggs all around. Oh, yeah, that definitely needed on that side. These eggs were nasty looking. All right. That looks good. All right, I think I'm going to add a couple of feathers in there. I think a couple of feathers would be good. A little diamond dust. And I'm going to real quick, just very quickly, touch up a teeny bit on here that I went over on. Because I think a smaller brush would have probably been more ideal. I mean, even right now, definitely would work out really great. All right. And then, oh, thank you. It does look kind of tan, huh? I'll pay half for napkins plus shipping. Hi, Angela. Hey there. Hey, my friend. Did you ever place that Mackenzie Childs order? Mm. I'm going to use a small brush. That was very crispy. To get in right there. I should have used that brush all along. So much better. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking, really. And right here. But anyway, yeah, I'll message you about the napkins. I forgot a spot. All right, so all those are done, and the eggs are as well. And then I'm gonna get this diamond dust. And then rose gold from, let me see. I need some rose gold. Maybe a little dangly one. That would be pretty. Okay, that one, and I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this, like around the eggs, maybe. Just a little strip of it. Trim that up a little. So I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I like that. All right, I'm going to cut this in half. I mean, I think that 2 of them looks pretty good on there, but I think it might be just a little too thick. So if I put just 1, I think it'll be perfect. Yeah, that looks really good. All right, so I'm going to put it just a little bit of glue on the one ends and just try to get as much as I can all the way around the egg. And just bring it over here. And I think cutting it right here would be good. Right there. I'm going to take a little bit more off. Let's see. And then at least 1 more. Might be 2. Come on. All right, now I'm going to put another little dab of glue underneath that one. As I always say, friends, always about, you know, it's about those details. Oh, cool. This one goes all the way around perfectly. That's awesome. That worked out good. Ouch. And then I glue it on my finger. That's really good. But it's the perfect size though. Glue strings galore. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, little teeny bit of glue right on the ends. And it's stuck to my fingers. I always have so much glue on my fingers. Yep. And it was a little too much glue. That's okay. That's cute. All right, let me put this on and then I'll hold it up so you guys can see it better. And with the brooches, sometimes I'll glue them and sometimes I just stick them in there. Just depends. You know, because you never know if you want to use the brooch for something else, you know, somewhere else, and you can do that. All right, so I decided that I'm going to put these going across here as well. Just because I do love adding the details around with this stuff. So I'm just getting 1 long strip. We can get it. Come on. So if you guys missed any of the event yesterday or today, you can go on the CCC group page on Facebook or the channel on YouTube. So I did paint on there, but then I just decided that this would be really pretty. Get a little bling added on here. Just a little bling. Okay, let me show you guys what I have going on here. And it could be a little hard to see sometimes. And I think I'm going to put it across the bottom too. If I add a certain color in, I like to put it in a couple different spots to tie it all together. Instead of just having one random, like let's say if I added yellow up in the top sign here, I would have wanted to add some yellow around, you know, with flowers or whatever. But just to kind of tie that together a little bit. And I think it even would be pretty adding around here to add, you know, something extra to it, but I guess I don't really have to, though I think it would be really pretty, but it would take a little bit more time. And then another thing that I can do is I have some rose gold ribbon. And I think that would be really pretty to add into the bow. So all I'm going to do is just lift up some of the top there, the loops, and then just cut like 2 pieces of it pretty much. I'm just going to tuck it right under, glue it right underneath there, and have it hanging down. See how pretty that is? And it's a double-sided too. So I'm just going to lift up my loop, glue it right underneath there so it's not even noticeable that it's not part of it. And you can even add it into the loops as well, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, so let me show you guys. It's so pretty. All right. So I have to add a little bit of feathers. Here's how the house is looking. And then the bird, the eggs there. Has the bling on the eggs. Hopefully you guys can see everything okay. And then on the bow, got the bling from Totally Dazzled. I do have an affiliate link on the CCC group page, but it's also on my page and Facebook as well. So if you want to get some Totally Dazzled. All right, I am going to just add let's see, what do I want to add? Oh, diamond dust, right? I think a little diamond dust will be good. And maybe yeah, I guess just diamond dust. So I feel like diamond dust really adds to a craft as well, because it's so pretty. Makes it really pretty. I want to make sure that this is empty of all of the different things aside from the diamond dust, so I can put it back in there. And then get my Mod Podge. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. Oh, I need birds on here. I knew I was forgetting something. I kept thinking, I'm like, I know there's something else I wanted to add on here, but what the heck am I adding? Yeah, birds. It's the Love Bird in. So where the heck's the birds at? All right. And then this will just seal it off as well, which is great. It's so pretty. I'm so glad I finally finished this. I mean, it's only been sitting here for like a month in my craft room. Actually, I think I started it on here. I'm pretty sure I did. Get in the bird's nest, or the birdhouse. And then I'll get the top part of it as well. Just a bit. And on here. All right, and then I'm going to add some to the eggs without trying to get it on the bling wrap. Let's see. Just going to use my finger to kind of move some of that around. And let's do that. And then I ended up putting some on the bird's nest too, just to add a little bit on there. Got a fancy nest here. It's so pretty. Maybe on these. I just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. It's like, keep on adding. Oops. All right. That looks good. I was about to put my fingers in the wrong thing. All right, so there is that so far. Look how pretty. Hopefully you guys can see that bling. Or see that, you know, the shine, and I am loving it. I think it turned out really pretty. So I'm going to set this here for a second. Just because it's just kind of big in the way. But I want to put the diamond dust back in the thing. Back in the container. So try to get a couple of those things out of there. All right. And let's put that right in there. Sometimes you get a little crumbs of other things in it, but that's okay. Yay, I'm so glad you love it. Aw. Hi, Diana. Hi, Pam. Good night, Dee Dee. Sweet dreams, my friend. Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I truly do. All right, so the birds. Yes, we need some birds. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I was going to use... See, I do have a rose gold bird right here. And I think I have some more of that as well. I think I have more of those. But what I could do is I can use my bird. Let's see. I can use my bird mold. Let's see, right here. Yeah. All right, so I can use the bird mold and put those on there and paint those the same rose gold. So I'm going to do that. And got to have two birds because, you know, they're in love. The eggs are bigger than them. Got some big old babies. All right, get the little feet. And I want this one too. Okay. All right, I'm going to let this set to the side for a moment. I don't need to do anything else with that right now, but there is something I need to work on. At least just get it started. I don't necessarily have to finish it, but I have an order that I must work on. So I'm going to hop on it when I can, but it is another, are you going to, I am. I'm going to go just a little. Yeah, you see the sparkles? 90 degrees. Going to be near 90 degrees. Wow. It's straight summer weather for sure. Yeah, I'm not going to go over quite at this moment just yet, but I have a Grapevine Wreath. So usually when you look at your wreaths, you can tell kind of where you want your top to be after looking at it. This looks like an egg, but I feel like this should be how it, you know, that definitely would not work out. This is the thicker part up here, so I feel like the thinner part should go up the top. So it kind of tells you where, you know, the top and bottom should be when kind of holding it up and looking at it. So this is my wreath that I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same like with the pink and white floral stuff going up the sides, and I'm going to do a rag bow in the middle. And the rag bow, I'm going to have my Starry Silk, just the ivory one, and then I'll have the different like laces and different stuff like that. So I'm going to do white and ivory, you know, some cream, tan, all that good stuff. And then I also want to have, so I have to do the florals on here and greenery. So I need to get some boxwood. Different greenery stuff. Let me see here. Let's see. Do I want to put any of this in? I don't know. I don't think I do, but I'll see. I might put in like a couple little, just a couple of things. Kind of feel like summertime. Yeah, for sure. I'm ready for warmer weather here in Maryland. Yes. Wait, where are you at in Maryland? Why do I keep forgetting when people are in Maryland? I need to get some greenery. So 1 second here. Let's do some lamb's ear. Lamb's ear and let's see, what else? What else? Maybe some of this. Don't know. Sorry, friends, I'm coming. I'm coming. All right, I have to do the greenery first. And I need space. My gosh. What the heck? Oh, I got another transfer in. This is the Wondrous Floral 2. Look how pretty. So let me show you the difference between 1 and 2. I've had 2 before. I mean 1. But this is my first time having 2. But those are Wondrous Floral 1 and 2. And you get all kinds of the pages in here with all the, just, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I put it in my new container I finished, which I am loving those 2 that I made. They're so pretty. This is $5 from Hobby Lobby. And I don't even recall even buying it, but it must have been, oh, you know what? I think it was when I bought my friend's craft stash. I spent $150 and I bought all of her crafting supplies, which was amazing. It was a lot of stuff. So that was a great deal, I would say. I think I might want to do 2 of these on each side, or 3. So I'm just doing like a little spring, summer, shabby chic floral wreath here for an order. All right, how many is this? All right, got 3 here. 2, I need a small one. 3, that one. So these will be first. Let me see the comments here. Near Ocean City? Oh, wow. My parents are right by Ocean City. What part of Ocean City are you? That is so amazing. Oh my gosh. I love it. Pretty transfers? Thank you. I love those. They are absolutely gorgeous. I've done a lot of pieces with that first one, but the second one I haven't had before, so I'm really excited about using that. And then I have the other transfers and tissue paper stuff that I I got in recently too. All right, so I'm going to fill in just a couple of spots with these, and then I'm going to glue those in. Custom orders, just got to get it done. So I got to get it done on a live. If it's gonna have to get done at some point, right? And I certainly don't want it to be late. So gotta do what gotta do. All right, so I'm putting these in different directions going in. And I think I need a little bit bigger one up there instead of that one. All right. I think that's good. I might add a couple more depending. I'll have to see. But I do love working with wreaths. Love making wreaths. I mean, really any kind of like floral arrangements I think is pretty fun. Okay, so now just getting the greenery done, filling that stuff in. I think I'm going to do some more of that because I do like these on there. It says that it was $5 from Hobby Lobby. And I'll have this one facing outwards, this one facing outwards. When I usually do it, I like to have them like kind of go in different ways going up and in here, out there. Because it makes it more like natural. I'm going to do a little more small one. And here is a small one right here. Be perfect. Wow. That was a nifty shot, must say. All right, this is going to have to go down a little bit more. There we go. There we go. All right, so even though the rag bow is going to be here in the middle, it can go right on top of the greenery. So I got to glue those in now. And that one. All right, this has a little something on that leaf. All right. Takes a second for that heat to, or the glue to cool down so it can set. All right, so now I'm going to start going in with some more greenery, different kinds, and kind of filling in those gaps a bit with that. And then after I put some greenery, I'll do some of the flowers, and then I'll go back, and if I have to put in more greenery, then I'll do that as well. So I'm using like some boxwood, I'm using eucalyptus, all kinds of stuff. Lamb's ear is another one I love using. And I always see where I want to put it first before putting it in there. And then I add it. Then I add the glue after. All right, get that one there, and trying to go a little bit fast for you guys. I'm not going to put overly a lot down here just because of the bow. I do want a little bit of that greenery underneath of it though. Let's see. Let me I'm going to put this one up here, I think. Right here. I'm going to put it here. Right there. And so when I'm doing like floral things, I always have like some greenery that I have left over, and then I just put it all in like different kind of containers. And then when I'm doing these things, I just add in, you know, like I'll just grab a container and just start using up the greenery from it. Then go to another bucket if I need to. I need some more boxwood over here, I think. And then I can add in some of the, well, you know what? Let me do a little bit of the lamb's ear now. Do a little lamb's ear. And good night, Brenda. Sweet dreams, my friend. Little while, going to take a tubby. What part of Ocean City are you near? I mean, like right by Ocean City? Like at towards the beach? Or are you like Salisbury? That's pretty awesome. My parents are in Rehoboth Beach, which is where we're getting a place at too. All right, so now I have the greener, or the lighter green going in with the lamb's ear. And this side, it needed to be filled in, kind of going towards the inside of the wreath. So I just had to add it there. Add some of that. We got a package from our friends today from for Christmas. I thought that was funny, but it was so sweet. I was like, man, that's like me with my mail. I'm horrible with mail. But this one time, I felt like I should have just waited to send my friends their Christmas gifts the very next Christmas, because it felt like it was like way after. It was kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. It was worse, I think. Probably, well, around the same, or it was longer. I think it was definitely longer than what my friend just sent. That was sweet though. I was like, oh, got a Christmas box. I love it. All right, little eucalyptus now. I am going to definitely put some florals and stuff. I like to do the greenery first. And I like to kind of, even if it's not in the same place, the same placement of what I'm doing on either side, I like to at least have, like to at least use the same kind of thing on either side and have the balance there. And then after a while, you just got to lift it up and see where you need to fill in at, you know, where it needs it. Come on. Okay, more. Actually, I think I'll use this lamb's ear towards the top here. Right there. This lamb's ear over on this side towards the top. Fill it on in. I feel like I'm going to need another one of those palms going up here is what I feel like. Yeah, definitely. I definitely do. All right, what's falling over here? Something fell. I don't know. I guess it was that. So now I have both of those kind of going up there together. See how it's looking first. That's looking good. I love it. Love, love, love it. Love mixing in like different greeneries together. I think it's so pretty. Let's put this one here. All right, you stay. Stay put now. Come on. I need one of those. Another one of those. This one's kind of similar. But I bet I can get one just like it. This will do. Put this one here. And then it looked like I needed to fill in a spot that was right kind of behind the greenery here. Let me show you what I have so far going on here. All right, let me take a look and see. I feel like, I think for the most part, it's looking really good. There's a couple little spots that I have to fill in, but this is what I have so far. And let me take a look and see. All right, so I'm thinking, because I am putting flowers and everything, but I feel like I need to put a little bit, like a couple more of the eucalyptus here and there. Just a couple of them. And then I am moving over there. Salisbury? Oh, okay. Nice. Not too far then. So that's about an hour away. That is awesome. An hour away from my parents, that is. Not from here. That'd be cool if it was an hour from here. I am going to move over to there, but I'm going to go over to there in just a little bit. Just a teeny bit more. And then I'll go over there and work on the eggs and the bunnies. They were turning out so pretty. So I'm really excited about that. Right, and I feel like I need this lamb's ear, little lamb's ear there. Seems like it's nice and full on this side for sure. Let's take a look again. right here. I love it. All right, I need to grab one of, there's a certain one I want to use. Certain one, where is it at? All right, I'm going to put this lamb's ear down here with that one. And I think that is pretty good as far as the greenery. Let me see again. It's looking good. All right, so there's how that's looking. And then all I'm going to do now is just put in some of the pink and white florals, and then all that's left is the bow and that. So super easy. And I find it to be easy because I love doing this type of stuff. You know, if I didn't love to do it, then just wouldn't be the best. But I find it to be really fun and relaxing, very enjoyable to work with florals. There was one more that I needed right up here for a long one. So a long eucalyptus right up there. All right, that looks good. I feel like it actually needed a teeny bit of boxwood too. Just a little. Peeking through up here. All right. Now we need some pink. So I'm going to put in some of the wildflowers. Pink wildflowers here and there. And maybe even some of the Queen Anne's lace. And then I'll probably do some pink roses. Add in some of the dark pink as well. Dark and light. Those are pretty. That one. I just need to grab just another, where is it at? Where is it at? Is this it? Right here. I needed another pink rose. Okay. And then I could add in some of the, like a little bit of white after. But I need to add in some of this pink here. So I'm done with that. All right. So these roses here, the darker ones, I'm going to use those. And I have these wildflowers, pink wildflowers that are really pretty. I love using those too. And I accidentally grabbed this one. I don't think I want to use that, but we'll see. We shall see. And then I have these lighter pink roses. So I got some of those too. So first things first, add in some of the pink wildflowers because those are longer. And I'm going to just put them in, like space them out where they need to be. Going to space them out, spread it all out so you can kind of have a good mixture all around. Let's see, this one. We'll go right down here. Kind of around about the same area. But it's, of course, not going to be in the same exact spot. But it'll be in the same area. And I'm going to put the other one kind of a little bit further up. Like in the middle. Same with this one. So this one up a little bit here. And then we need some at the top too. I need another pink wildflower. Where art thou, wildflower? This thing is a mess. I don't even know why I have this thing over here still. I really don't. I mean, the whole thing is just junked up now at this point, so I need to just put all the flowers back away. All right, so I need to grab another. Let me see here. Hold on one second. Let me grab something real quick. Here they are. I found them. All right, and then I'm going to have the wildflower at the very top. Right there. And right on this one. Right here. All right, so let me show you what I have so far. So I just kind of spaced it out some. So greenery first, and then I'm starting to space out the flowers. So 3 of the pink wildflowers there. And then I'm going to go in with, I have these here. Kind of like the Queen Anne's lace, but I forgot the name of these. And I might use those kind of mixed in, I think. At least one on each side. So that one there, and then this one here. This one there. That looks good. I need another. Love it. Thank you. So sweet. So how was your guys' day, though? I didn't get to see all the comments about it when I was doing that painting. I'm able to look more now, though. All right, let me see if I want to put this, oh geez, this at the top or the bottom. Because I feel like I could actually put, I do like that a lot. I'm going to put that one up here. This one up here. You guys like making wreaths? So I need one more of those. I don't think it's over here. That one's not there, so I'm going to have to get one over here. Where is it? Let's see. I almost forgot my hydrangeas. Is it in here? Or no? I guess not. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let me put this one here. This will do. This will do. I mean, wreaths, you can use up a lot of florals for sure. But they're surely fun. Okay, I think I might want to add this in too. So I'm going to do a little bit of glue at the bottom. I need to get one of those pots where you dip your thing in the glue pots. You dip it in your stem in there, and it's much quicker when doing these. All right. That one there. And I'm going to get another one of these. For right in here. Towards the top there. So I'm going to glue that. I'm trying to be quick, friends. Okay, let's see. Love the lamb's ear in it. Love it. Started spring cleaning. Oh, nice. Husband makes some really pretty. Really? That's awesome. Wow. That is super awesome. That would be cool if my husband made wreaths. Really would. I would love it. I would love it. Alright. Let me hold it up first to see. Alright, definitely needs one of these back here. Down here. Because of the grass. Because of the long grass in there. Need some long grass there. Ooh, put my finger right up in there. Nice. And I have two more here. Where in the world did the grass go from that one? Weird. Oh well. That's okay. I think I want to put this one right here. Yeah. This one here. These glue strings are like everywhere. I'm going to have to use the heat gun after. Alright, and then I need to fill in, right after this one, just fill in like a couple of the roses. Let's see, I think this needs to be up here a little bit more. I can get it in there. All right, let me see. All right, so since I started putting the grass in there, like the tall grass. So with doing that, I kind of, I got to balance it out a little bit. So what I'm going to have to do now is add a little bit more in and put it, let's see, I'm going to glue that down just a little so it stays put. Same with this one. Glue that down right there so that stays. So I'm going to have to use a little bit of grass just to put down here. Let's see here. All right, so these two right here. And then just kind of spread those out some. Spread those out. Spread these out. And these should be the last ones with the grass. If I just put it up in the middle part a little bit. Spread them out. Yep, right here. That's where it needs to be. Oops. I did not mean to pull that out like that. Whoopsie. All right, stay. Okay. All right, let me, oh, I forgot this one. All right, I think this one's going to have to go, let's see. I think right there, yeah. All right, let me take a look. That's pretty. All right. There's how that looks. Very springy, which would be great for spring, summer, all year round if it matches. Like, I don't know what color her decor is, but I do want to add a little bit of some pink roses, and then also I have some white and pink hydrangeas. And then I think that, the florals will be done. I don't know if I want these leaves just because they look kind of like a little too fake. But if you do have some leaves that look kind of fake, you can always put some Kills Dark Sealing Wax on it. But right now I'm going to not do that because I'm going to try to hurry up here. And I just want to spread these roses out here and there. And they usually tuck in pretty good where you don't really have to Don't always have to glue them. So spring cleaning, that's something that I certainly need to get on the ball with, especially with moving soon. I really do. All right, that one was a little loose, so that had to be, that one's tucked in pretty well. There's another spot here that I need to get with this right here. Right there. All right. Okay, so I have 2 of the light pink roses in so far. And I need this one. This one here. That looks pretty. I'll put this here. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. All right, I'm going to put these in. These leaves, they're shiny, but they're not too bad. From a distance, I'm not going to use those. Pop goes the weasel. Pop, 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 pop. And then I'll add in some of that white as well. All right, so I definitely want to space these out as, you know, as well, because got to bring those colors kind of evenly spaced out. Not necessarily evenly spaced out, but maybe, you know, kind of, well, I guess you can call it that. But not really. I don't know. I'm just talking. At this point, you know what I mean. All right, another one here. Actually, I'm going to put that one up here. Pretty. I love those ones. Those are really pretty. All right, and then, so these leaves I probably will keep, and then I'll put some of that dark sealing wax or something to kind of tone down that shine. All right, this one I'm going to have going inwards inside of the wreath, so you can see it even when the bow's here. You can see that popping out. I need one at the top here, and I would say right here. Yeah, right here is good. And that one's in pretty good. So let me take a look again. Get all the glue strings. This is not even glued in all the way. That's going to have to be glued in. It's definitely something you don't want to do, is have your wreath get there and things are falling out of it. That's for sure. All right, now these were kind of close together. I'm going to put this one, I need to cut that down just a bit. And put this one over. I think it needs one right here, honestly. Right here. All right, and then I'm going to start adding the white hydrangeas. It has some pink in it as well, which is super pretty. Okay. I think it's not going to come off. All right, that's 4. I'm just going to do at least these 6. Okay. You know, they have a stand. They have a stand from Dollar Tree. Actually, a wreath stand. I ended up getting a few of them from there. So I thought that was pretty cool. But you can get them from like Hobby Lobby and stuff too. Alright, so definitely need a little bit of the white down here for sure. And I got a little bit on here. No. No. Why did I do that? Okay. That there. This one I feel like definitely needs to be here. It's really coming along, huh? Alright, this. There. Oops. It's popping out of there. Alright, and then let me do this side now. And I would say let's see. Gotta make sure that I have room for my bow. That's for sure. This one across here. Can't believe I did that with that glue. It's a bummer. Right on that petal. Ugh. If my bow doesn't cover it, I'm going to take it out and just replace it. Alright, and then I'll put one at the top. Like that one is more on the outside, so I'll put this one on the inside. Right up here. And almost done, friends. Almost done. And then I need one in the middle-ish. I would say probably, let's see. Sorry, friends, I'm trying to hurry. Maybe here. Yeah, that looks good. Right there. And then I definitely need some more greenery right here. I feel like a little bit of lamb's ear there. Because it's just one of those spots that I feel like it definitely needs a little bit kind of filled in right there. Wasn't quite enough. Alright. Alright, let's take a look and see. Yeah, that flower is going to bug me. I'm going to have to replace it. I'll probably end up putting like a couple more florals in here and there, but other than that, I think that it looks really pretty. And then I'll have the bow, you know, I'll have the bow right down there, the rag bow, which will look super pretty as well. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the pink and white to the rag bow. Let's see, 214, 1214. I guess I'll make it, I guess I'll make the rag bow now just to have that done. So let me put that there. And okay, so I'm going to do it in 2 different parts. I'm going to have the, I'm going to have, hold on, let me put these up before I end up stepping on my eggs here. You know what? I think I'm going to add some baby's breath in there. That's what it needs. I'm going to add some white baby's breath. All right, so I'm going to put, let me put the wax on there. Does it dry on there? On the leaves, I think it's pretty well. Watching on the TV. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yay. All right. That's what Bernard does when he watches the replay. He watches it on the TV. Okay. Let's get some of this material here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I'm doing this and, you know, and joining for the events. So much appreciate you guys so much. Like you don't even know. You are the best. Hey, there's just flowers that I was looking for. They fell on the ground. Well, what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Okay, so I don't need these super duper long since I am actually going to be putting since I'm doing them in 2 different sections. So I don't need to tie them, though it would be fine doing that too, but I don't necessarily need to tie them in a bow from here and then tie a bow, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do, after getting all this mess off here, because that's quite a bit, quite a mess I've got going on. Come on. Get it over there. Yeah, I was definitely looking for these flowers during that. All right, so I see a spot that needs it anyhow. Let's see, right there. Definitely needed it for sure. Okay, so I'm going to get a couple different materials here for a second. I definitely want to use this as well, which is the drop cloth. You get a lot of strings with the drop cloth, that's for sure. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that off of here. Ooh. Wow, it is a lot, that's for sure. And I love it frayed, so I'm totally fine with the strings coming off. It is a lot. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, so that one's ready. And we add a little bit of white. Definitely need some white up in there. This one's a long one. And I like them kind of thin. So I'll get a few of those. my nose is getting so itchy. Ugh. All right, this one here. And then I need some lace and some pink. So I'm thinking the pink, maybe, let me see. I am kind of thinking, this will be pretty. Do have this from Dollar Tree, which is a, it's Offray, which is Walmart brand. That one. I need to add some pink in here. So how about, do you have some light pink sheer? And oh, you know what? I forgot that I needed to get some more of that. I needed to order some more pink lace. That's what I needed. I'm going to use that one. I mean, I have only just a little bit, I think, of the pink lace, the one that I have all the different colors in, which I absolutely love. This one might be a little too dark of pink. Let me see, what else do I have here? I definitely have lots of orange lace because I haven't even used the orange lace at all. There's a big thing of that left. Let's see. I guess it should be fine. Let's see here. Guess some of that I want to keep out. And I do like using the material though. All right, remind me that I need to get pink lace. Let me see. I might need to grab some material. Oh, this should be fine. I'm just gonna. Oh, my nose is really bothering me from it though. All right, now I don't need it this long because I am going to be using. I am going to be using, like, doing it in two different, sections. So I'll do the tails and then the loops. So with doing that, I would say I need my loops or my tails. I would say about this long, right? And then if I cut it there, so let's see. Yeah, I would say there is good. All right. So I'm going to make sure that all of them are this length or shorter. for the tails. All right, so I got a little one there. That could either be for the top, the bottom, but I do like them in different lengths for sure. I think that's good for the sari silk for the top, or for the bottom here. Let's go ahead and put this on. Where's the end to that? Right here. All right, so we're getting this one. Have a shorter one as well. Get that one on there. I saved the lace for last because you want that towards the front, you know, the top. That one's good. So I'm going to put some of this in here, which is the light pink. And some more of that right there. And I do need some, I'm thinking like some darker as well. A little bit darker pink. And I think actually this pink from Dollar Tree would be perfect. And it has a little bit of that white in there. So let me show you guys what this is looking like here. Get that off. Don't need that. This one right here. So Dollar Tree is carrying Offray, which is a brand that is from Walmart. All right. And I think that one might be a little too much. I think I'll use a little bit of this pink sheer. That's yet another real light one, though. It's the only thing with that. And then, I think I have to grab another pink over there. And I do have that pretty pink. Some different pinks and whites. It's only a little piece there. Some more dark pink. I mean, I do need a dark pink, but I'm trying to see which one I need. I'm back in this thing again. My gosh. I think this pink is just going to be way too bright. Well, yeah. You know what? I'm just going to do another. I think that those are just going to be a little too bright. I feel like. So I'm just going to do another one of these. Okay. So I got that. And then I want to put some pearls in it. So I'm just going to do like a little strand of pearls at the top here. So I saved the lace and the pearls for last. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie these. I'm going to spread those out a little bit. Spread this one out. This one. And then put the pearls. Put the pearls up here. All right. And then I'm going to use a little bit of twine. Just need a little bit because all we're doing is just tying right in the middle. And that seems to be about middle-ish. Hopefully. Tie it really tight. All right. So this is what I have. Just the tails. So all kinds of awesomeness. Now we need to do the top loops. So for that, I like to have something a little more sturdier, which would be the drop cloth. All right, so I'm going to start with those on the bottom. And then you kind of determine what size you need for your space that you have going on for your loops. So let's just say, let's see, maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe this would be kind of like the top loop or something. So let me see. And that's just gonna, they're gonna kind of droop down from there. But I would say that's a pretty good starting point right there. And then you want to kind of bring them in different, like bring them in just a little bit each loop. So I'm just downsizing a little. And then once I do a few of these, then I can switch over and add a different one. These are part of the tails. All right, so I got those going down in size. All right. Now I'm going to do the same with this one. Loop that around. And that there. Get some of that starry silk. Get this one. And starry silk. Bring that a little smaller. And then after the starry silk's in, let's see, I can add, this one is like a small one, but I could just put that at the top. Doesn't have to be looped. And then I'm going to add some of this. And the pink. It's kind of like a rib, you know, like those awareness ribbons. How it goes on there. All right, so I'm thinking do I want one more of this? Guess a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to add a piece of it back here as well. So I'm just going to use just one piece going across and put it towards the back here, where that'll be, you know, kind of just back there and hanging out. All right, so then let's get this twine. This one you want to have longer because you're going to be using it for tying both of them together. But you're going to pinch it together in the very middle. And keep it together. Don't move it until you get your zip tie, twine, whatever you're using in the middle. Directly in the middle. Then you're going to pull it super tight. And then what I do is I like to tie a knot in the front, and then I bring it to the back. Bring those loops, get those loopies. Bring that back here. Now you want these a little bit longer if you are, say, going to tie it to something else, like a tree or, you know, anything really that you need to have it a little bit. Right, so those loops are back there, but they're hanging down just a little, which is great. And then those. All right, so this is how that's looking so far. All right, now while it's back here, I'm going to use my 2 strings. I'm going to get my tails here. I'm going to separate my tails. Make sure you have whatever you want in the front. Oh, I forgot to cut these off. You don't really need those after you got it tied. Whatever you want the front to be, put it flat down. So I want these to be shown in the front, my pink and the lace and all that. So that's going to go down here. Right like that. And then tie this together. Make sure it's nice and tight. Tie a few knots. And then this could be cut off, or you could use it to tie it to something. Make sure everything's kind of down and down how you want it. Isn't that awesome? Absolutely love it. And then I'll just pick some bling. Get a little bling blow up in there. It's so pretty. Just getting some of those edges. Okay. And now what I could do is I could, if I can get it off there, I can either glue it or I can tie it. See how there's like the branches and stuff? So I could totally tie it as well. And then I could see the flowers here, which is good. I wanted to see those kind of peeking out. I'm going to tie this on first. So I'm going to just weave that through. That way I know it's going to be secure. Alright, so I'm going to tie it on there, knot it. Make sure it's really tight. Actually, I'll do one more knot. Get those off. Alright, kind of fool around with it, fluff everything up. Love how that is. And then right now it is on there really secure, so I didn't even have to add any glue whatsoever. So I'm not even going to add glue to it. That means if she wants to take it off, use it for something else even, she can take this bow off. All she has to do is just cut it right from the thing, and that's it. Love those pinks. Oh, thank you. Good night, Angela. All right, so I definitely feel like it needs a little bit of baby's breath, but I'll add that in after. But I'm just gonna put a little pearls, a little more pearls because you can't really see it too much. So I'm gonna put a little bit more in here, like literally right in the front. That way it is definitely noticeable. And I'm going to put it right underneath where the bling's going to go. So I'm just going to glue it right in the middle. And just leave that there for a second. Okay. Let's get some bling. We need some bling. Some bling, wow. Let's see what's in here. Is there anything in here I want? No. Maybe a new piece? Something new up in here? I'm thinking something with, I got lots of new blue. The blue is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I just am loving them. So I do have a link for Totally Dazzled. Of course, you guys know that because you watch me. And I don't think there's anybody new here right now. But if there anybody that's watching the replay, I do have a link. Wow, this one's so pretty. Look how big this is, and it has the pearls. I mean, you can't really see it too good in the wrapper. Doesn't do it justice in the wrapper at all. But look at how amazing this is. It's so pretty. But I do have a link for Totally Dazzled. And you're welcome to check out what they have. It's always some good stuff that they're offering. And great, discounts and all that stuff. So appreciate, if you guys, anybody orders from there ever, if you just look up my link and go under, that would be so amazing. I would love it. All right, so I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to go for, I think this one with the pearls would be super pretty. Do some pearls on there. Because now the pearls are hanging down in the front even more. You could see it better. And all right, so that's glued on good. And then it'll be even more glued on once I put this bling in place. That's so pretty. I love it. All right. After I do the, what is it? After I do, what am I doing, friends? The baby's breath. Yes. Once I do the baby's breath on there, I'll take pictures and everything and post them of the finished product here. But I'm pretty excited about how it turned out. I think it turned out really pretty. All right, I think it's just making sure it's set before I go lifting it up. And I love how the drop cloth, it always has like a little bit of a twist to it when it falls down. I love that. It's really pretty. All right, so that's good. And I wish that those other I'm just going to take that out because I feel like that was a waste. See, if you use a zip tie, you pretty much probably won't be able to. I'm going to put the pearls under there again, a little bit more. There we go. So now that I added some more, I'm just going to put a tad bit more glue. Yeah, I couldn't see where they were at. They were just kind of hidden in the back. So I have 3 of them in the front now, which means sometimes it's just better to wait and put them on, which is what I like to do when I definitely do it the other way where I'm tying it like a shoe. But so that's what I have for tonight on here. And super excited about how everything turned out. So here's what I got with that. Super pretty. Very springy. So I'll take pictures of that. And then the other wreath that I worked on. Oh, jeez. Thought it was going to fall. The other wreath was Lovebird Inn. Now, I do have... it's stuck on my thing back here. No. What is it on? Okay. Alright. I do want to put a little feather. A couple little, maybe pink feathers or white feathers up in the nest. Probably white. But I did do the sign there. Mackenzie Childs Inspired. And I added the rose gold stuff. This is a wreath that I did. If you were joining late, I did this for around Valentine's Day, and I just didn't finish it. So I'm glad that I was able to finish it tonight. That way I can finally get that, you know, out of my craft room. I mean, well, I might even keep it in here, but at least I can take pictures and stuff like that. But I think what I'm going to do is grab some, let me see. I want to grab a little bit of feathers real quick. These just have a little teeny bit of feathers. Right there. Ah. Teeny little feather. That's cute. Okay. And then I'm going to put this, let's see. No. I know what I want to put there. I know what I want to put. Oh, shoot, I'm dropping my stuff. Alright. Where is it at? I have a little container of like these little teeny flowers that I wanted to put one of them on here. But I just have way too much stuff up here that I can't even tell what is going on. My goodness. So I had several things here that I was possibly going to work on. Oh, here it is. It's just a little buried because of... and there we go. All right, I got it. I got it. I don't know if I want to have that, but I definitely want to have just this little teeny little flower right up there. Perfecto. And I don't want those on there. And then I would say for, well, I'm not going to worry about it on the bird's nest because, so I do have the birds that I didn't finish the mold of, and I'll add the mold on here, which they're right here. I got both of them here, and I'll paint them rose gold, and I'll add them on here, probably, you know, maybe one on the house, maybe one up here, maybe both up here. I'm not too sure, but I'll paint these the rose gold to match, and then I'll put those up there as well. So I am going to hop on to Facebook real quick, you know, just for a little, to do just a couple things with the eggs, because I can't really stay on too long, you know, real late, but I did want to at least get this done because it really needed to be done for an order, so I had to get that done. So I'll see you guys over there in just a couple minutes. I'm going to take just like a 5-minute, oh, links. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Potter. I am going on Facebook. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for being here. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. All right, so, yeah, I think that looks really pretty. I just added the feathers, and then added the little teeny flower there. And then I'll put the birds on. But I think it turned out so pretty. And then Lovebird in is what it says. And what I'll do is for Valentine's Day, I'll put my hearts back on. My styrofoam sparkly white hearts, because there's spots in here where they belong. And I could take them off and on depending for the holiday. There's another one here. There's another one here. It's not really noticeable when looking at it. I mean, of course, I know where they are, so I can put them back on once it's Valentine's. But for now, I'm just going to keep them off. But I absolutely love it. I love how it turned out. It's so pretty. I love how it has the nest. It has the you know, I mean, though the proportions, it's not proportioned, but it really is super pretty. All right, and yeah, so that was about it. And I think the other one turned out really pretty. I'm just going to add a little bit to that of Baby's Breath. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I hope I see you over on Facebook in 10 minutes to hang out for a bit, because I have jury duty next week, so I really have to get used to going to bed earlier. So I would give myself about an hour over there or something, maybe. So I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. All right. Moving over. All right. Give me like 10 minutes, though, because I have to have a little potty break and all. All right. So thank you so much, Potter, for being here and spreading the, putting the links and spreading the love and all the different things. Sharing and caring. All right. I'll see you guys in a few. All right. Bye, guys. Starts Monday. It's all week next week. So, all right, I'll see you guys in a few. Bye.